What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope you all are having a great day. Got about 2 hours here before kickoff. I've got to do a few things. Got to do some work in the workshop, and I've got to go to the store and get myself a digital antenna because I'm trying to beat ESPN. That's right. I'd rather spend $60 to buy an antenna so I can watch Monday Night Football instead of paying freaking ESPN. I refuse to do that unless I absolutely have to. But we have some news, some stories that are, as we get ready for the trade deadline, which is Tuesday, that we are looking into. And right now, one of those stories is the Cowboys allegedly are willing to trade Mazi Smith. Mazi, who's only played in 5 of the games so far this season. He's been a healthy scratch in quite a few of them. And the Cowboys, probably it would be the best thing for both parties at this point. Give him a fresh start. He's never going to get the shake here, or people are never going to look at him and say, yeah, that was a great move, drafting him. It's always going to be, even if he becomes, at least an average player, it's not going to be enough for being a first-round pick. And at this point, they're not using him. If we look at Pro Football Focus, I'm not sure what you get for him. If Jair Alexander was a swap of a 6 and a 7, I don't know. You may have to take Mazi in a 6th round to get a 7. That's literally what it may end up being. You're just getting rid of him in the salary and just getting him out of town. If we go to Pro Football Focus, the 6'3", 337-pound, 24-year-old has had 89 snaps. He's got a 46.4 grade, which isn't enough for them to really even account him. He does have 2 pressures. And, that's one of those ones that the Cowboys may say, if we can get anything for him right now, it might be advantageous. Another person that possibly could be on the trade block is Jalen Tolbert, who has not been used a whole lot. Unfortunately for Jalen Tolbert, the expectations for him were really, really high because us trading and getting rid of Amari Cooper. Jerry Jones, of course, was like, we don't need Amari Cooper. We got that Jalen Tolbert. And set up expectations that he was just going to be the replacement for him. And unfortunately, his first year, he didn't really show up really well. And has not been, he's been a decent receiver. He's not been what you're looking for, because people are comparing him to, or thinking he was going to be like the next Michael Gallup for us before the injury, or he was going to be able to replace Amari Cooper, and that just didn't work out. And this is, in my mind, as people go through and they say, oh, let's trade George Pickens and get what we can. People, we ended up getting rid of Amari Cooper, and it wasn't until George Pickens 3 seasons later that we got the guy to be the number 2 wide receiver that's going to be a difference maker. So at this point, you're trying to juggle the roster. I'll throw another one in there that I'd like to trade, but I don't think anybody's going to give you anything. You may have to give up a 4th round pick and Sam Williams to get a 7th round, but get rid of Sam Williams because he just seems to be, God, I would say Randy Gregory, but that would be an insult to Randy Gregory right now because he's not getting the performances on the field, but he's getting the boneheaded plays. And literally, when you get blown up by a wide receiver, that ain't nothing to laugh at. Ain't nothing to laugh at. So that's my thoughts. And you can give me what you think, and we'll go from there. All right, good people. I got to get out of here and get my shit going. Peace out.